advice to PSD instructors and new students coming to Prime Inc. Just a little advice. That's right, like my glasses, my billboard eyes. Ooh. Let me put it up because that thing blinds me, man. Anyway, just a little advice to PSD instructors that only do PSDs and to new students. Little advice is that let's start with the instructors. I know you guys only do PSDs because, again, a lot of you can't sleep while the truck is moving, and you're more comfortable doing PSDs, which is understandable, however you say it. But yeah, but the only thing I want to ask PSD's instructors, because I had one student that came from another truck. Actually, two. Yeah, it was two. That came from another truck. I picked them up as a TNT. And when they got on my truck, they kind of only knew how to drive, They didn't know anything about the Qualcomm. They didn't even know how to do their own pre-trip, post-trip, pre-trip, micro 45, which is they should be already taught how to do that, because they got to do that before they start driving every day. So they didn't even know that. They didn't even know how to do that. So, and I'd be like, how you don't know how to do your micro 45? Because that's something that you're supposed to be doing. Oh no, my instructor, he was doing everything. He just told me just worry about getting your license, which is okay, but micro 45, they should be already taught how to do that, and there's a lot of instructors, PSDs, that's what they're doing. They're only teaching the students how to get their license. That's it, nothing else. Just focus on the pre-trip and focus on learning how to drive, and let's get you the license. Awesome. But at the same time, you need to remember they got another training after that, after they get their license, which is the business part, which is get more better on the parking, get them ready to be by themselves. But it would be nice if you guys spend time too, or teaching them a little bit how you do your job, how to prepare them for like my glass how to prepare them for the TNT, little knowledge. Me myself, I told my students, I know this is not your job, anything that I do is not your job right now. Your job is to pre-trip and to get your license. But it would be nice if you advance yourself like I did, and some of my students did, by seeing what I'm doing. Ask questions. Because me, I explain to them everything I do in the PSD. When we're in the PSD, I explain to them everything I'm doing with the Qualcomm, how to work with that rifle, what I'm doing with the tandems, how to lock. I put them to work already, because I'm preparing them for when the TNT comes. They already have the main thing, like They already know kind of like the main thing, how to check in and all that. It's not, you know, in the TNT, I still wake up every time we're gonna park until they off my truck. Every time we check in until they off my truck. But like I said, on PSD, I'm already preparing them for the TNT. So it would be nice for you PSD instructors if you teach them how to do that, how to walk around with a Qualcomm, and how to do a couple things that you guys do, you know. And again, fine, that's your job as a PSD. Get them their license, awesome, I understand. But you gotta remember that they got another training to complete. And students, show hunger. You know, don't stop showing the hunger that you came here for. Don't start showing the feeling that you want to accomplish. You want to complete your training. You want to accomplish the goal that you came here for, you know, which is get your own truck and be successful. But you got to help yourself too by, like I said, the PSD. I tell my students, you know, when I was PSD, what I did, my instructor walked out, opened the door, and he gonna get off. I'm already on the other side. I'm already off the truck. I'm already behind him. Why? Because I'm following his steps. I'm looking. I'm asking questions. I'm getting myself ready. I'm showing the hunger. I'm here to learn. You know, I didn't stop the hunger until now. I'm still hungry. So do your part as a student. I know you got too much on that pre-trip, but as soon as you get that pre-trip on the orientation, study. Stop memorizing that. Don't stop until you get your license. You know, don't stop studying that pre-trip until you get your license. And like I said, on the PSD, follow all the steps that your instructor is doing. See what he's doing. See, ask questions. You know, they're gonna answer you, because that's the job. You know, they're there to teach you. You ask questions, that means you're interested. You don't ask questions, the instructor is just gonna keep doing his own thing, you know. But if you follow him and ask questions, the instructor is gonna feel like more interest on teaching you, because they can see that you want to learn, and that's awesome, you know. That tells us that we're not here wasting our time. You know, we're not wasting the company time, your time, or anybody's. So if you ask questions, awesome. Remember, there's no stupid questions. And it don't matter if you already asked that question, and if you ask it again, don't matter. They need to answer it. You know, I remember my second instructor. This is a word that I will always remember, you know, because I'm the type of guy that I gotta do it a couple times, kind of I feel like insecure sometimes about doing something, so I gotta ask questions, make sure I'm doing it right, which is okay, you know. But my instructor, one time I asked him, I don't remember why, but we were walking to get some food, and I asked him a question. Then he was like, you know, sometimes I think you're fucking with me. I'm sorry for the word, but that's how he said it. Sometimes I think you're fucking with me, because you keep asking me things that I know you know, and you know. I was like, huh? The way he said it, like, I know you know, and you know. That for me was funny. Like I said, that's something we always remember. But again, because I feel insecure, I want to make sure I'm doing it right. Again, no matter how many times you ask the same question, ask it until you feel that you're secure, you're doing it right. But yeah, that's what he said. So again, you know, PSD instructors, you know, tell them, You know, ask questions. It don't matter if it's business or thing. Hey, you're an instructor. It don't matter if it's PSD or TNT. You know, I had one student that he said, I told him, how you don't know you're 45? No. My instructor, he just told me, we're gonna worry about teaching you how to drive and get your license. That's it. All that, all Qualcomm and all that, you learn it on the next training, TNT. I was like, huh? Well, again, not even his 45, which is the pre-trip. You know, you would have thought that's part of the thing, the pre-trip. But anyway, you know, that's all I gotta say to PSD's instructors. You know, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm not saying, oh, I'm an expert, I'm a that. No, I'm just saying that it would be the right thing to do. You know, they still have another training to do, so might as well start showing them, you know. And the students show interest. Like I said, the instructors gets out of the truck, follow his steps, get out, see what he's doing. You know, you should walk everywhere with them, except for the bathroom. You know, but everywhere, that anything that they do, if they go to the office and find out information, go, listen, ask questions. That way you could advance yourself. That way when the TNT comes, it's easier. It's gonna be easier training for you to understand better, because you already advanced yourself. You know, you already know what's coming, so you already know more than what you should have by the time you get to the TNT. And again, remember, a lot of PSD instructors, they only do PSDs. So now by the time you get to the TNT, you're going to be in another truck, another instructor, another person, another personality, another person to get to know, you know, so all that. So if you get to the other truck, like I did, I went from one truck PSD to another one TNT, but by the time I went to the TNT, you know, the instructor was like, he just sat with me for like maybe 5 minutes in the front. We left the terminal. He saw I know how to control the truck. And you know what he said? It's your license. And went to sleep. I was like, oh, this. Alright. But again, that made me feel like, gotta be more cautious. I understand. But all the Qualcomm and checking in, all that, I was doing it myself, because I already learned it from my PSD instructor. So you see what I'm saying? You learn from your PSD instructor. That way, by the time you get to the TNT truck, unless you're gonna be with the same instructor, if you're gonna be another truck, it's gonna be a more comfortable training, and the instructor is gonna be more like calm, you know, give you space, just like my instructor did. You know, he let me alone. Yeah, I learned it. If I had a question, ask him. So that's just my little advice to new students and PSD instructors. Like I say, I'm not an expert. I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to see how can we make it better for everybody. That's it. Me personally, I'm not doing no more TNT student unless they were trained by me on the PSD. I'm not gonna do no more TNT's student, because I feel like it's more comfortable training if the student was trained by me on the PSD, because they're driving my way, you know. So it's gonna be a better training for both of us. Again, that's everybody, and let's keep it trucking, and good luck to everybody. Remember, you came here for a goal. Complete your goal. Get your own truck.